Hey everyone, Bucks Gearbox. Welcome back to the table. Today we're looking at the Civivi Vision R. This is a knife that was designed by Snex Tan. He's a Malaysian knife maker that's known for some serious custom knives and some really cool innovations. We Knives released a production version of the Vision in the Vision R, and now Civivi is coming in with a more budget-friendly version of the Vision. It goes for under $100, and this is the latest Ultim version. This is my first Ultim that I've ever got to play with, so I'm excited about that. And while I wouldn't call it a budget knife, I will call it a great knife that's available at a very good price. This one has just a slightly less premium feel than the Wii version with all the titanium, but those will run you about $270 and up, so this is a great alternative. There will be affiliate links in the description below if you'd like to help the channel out by shopping through those. I appreciate it. You don't have to. Here we go. Hey, I wanted to show you also what comes in the box. Civivi, you know, for being known as a budget company, I gotta say, they continue to impress me with the little extras they give you, the kind of the customer care type stuff that they give you in the box. You get stickers, you get all kinds of material to read through, you get a microfiber cloth, which are super awesome, useful. You get some promo materials for sure, and it comes with this awesome carrying case with some soft sides in it. And yeah, Civivi does not disappoint. As far as quote-unquote budget knives, I think they just do a really good job of providing the knife geek with a fun experience. So good job, Civivi. I really like the way that you package your knives. All right, let's look at some specifications. Less than 8 inches total, 3.5-inch blade, reverse tanto, flat grind with thumb studs, Nitro V steel, which is good for EDC. It's kind of akin to AEBL and D2 from what I understand. This has very high stainless and very high toughness properties. Steel liners with the Ultim scales. It's my first Ultim anything, and I'm really digging it. Like the texture. It says on Civivi's website that the handles are bead blasted. They kind of look like straight milled lines to me on that slanted angle there. But whatever it is, it rides the line perfectly between elegant and grippy, and I really like it. It's very nice. Tip up only, but fully ambidextrous deep carry pocket clip. Runs on bearings and is just stupid fun to flip open. Thumb stud, the super lock is what they call it. Great stuff, great action, very fidgety, very fun knife, and in my humble opinion, very useful for everyday carry. All right, let's look at some size comparisons. Here it is up next to the Para 3 from Spyderco and the Paramilitary 2. Everybody knows and loves these. See, it's just a little bit smaller than the PM2, which I consider kind of a full-size everyday carry knife. I really like seeing these all side by side because these are, in my opinion, really good everyday carry knives. Even though some people think the PM2 is too big, I don't. I'll always love it. It's great stuff. Put it up next to a large Sebenza from Chris Reeve. Thought the angles are kind of similar in some ways. The blade shape is different, but I found it interesting nonetheless. And then the Spyderco Smock. Other great full-size everyday carry knives for sure. And last but not least, let's put it up next to a knife that a lot of people own, a lot of people know, the Benchmade Bug Out. And then one of the latest knives that I had on my channel, CJRB Pyrite. Both of these are fantastic everyday carry blades. You can see the Vision FG is a little bit bigger than both of these. I almost forgot. There's one other kind of interesting comparison I wanted to make to this knife. Now this is an Alamic Cutlery Wayfarer 24/7. Just a great knife. Not a budget knife. Not a budget knife at all. Very pricey, and it has this awesome milling. It's all titanium. You know, M390. Just, you know, very high-end knife, a really cool design. I guess there's something cool about putting holes in your knife handles like that and then kind of chamfering them around the edges there and making them kind of sleek looking. The Wii Vision FG has them on both sides, or sorry, the Civivi Vision FG has it on both sides. This Alamic, you can get all kinds of permutations of the Alamic Wayfarer, but these are very expensive knives, and these don't break the bank at all. just thought I'd put that up there as an interesting side-by-side. Also, let's talk about some of the changes that were made between the Wii Vision R to the Civivi Vision FG. Now, I don't have an R, so I just had to look this up, so correct me if I'm wrong, but the pocket clip is kind of the biggest one. On the Vision R, it's on the back, it's on the spine of the knife, which is, you know, interesting looking for sure. People say it works great, but I've never used it. And then they added some jimping to the super lock. You can see that, and it's pretty aggressive jimping. It's not like it hurts your fingers or anything. You can really grab it, and the jimping is also like on the front side there. I don't know if my lights are gonna play nice with that. Yeah, you can see it. I believe it's a little bit thicker because of the steel liners. And then the thumb hole was changed to thumb studs. All right, so what do I think? Well, I've been waiting for a version of the Vision to drop below $100 for a while now. Some have criticized it for being kind of novelty, gimmicky with the super lock, but I would just say if it's a great knife, it's not gimmicky. If it's a great knife, it's not a novelty. And this one is a great knife and it works really well. I've been carrying this for weeks and enjoying the heck out of it. It is very, very fidgety, so if you're into that thing and that's your main selling point, then you got to try this out for sure. But I also just love the blade shape and the design overall for everyday carry. It's a bigger knife. It's not huge by any means, but it's going to get the job done. I love the reverse tanto on this, the very cool kind of aggressive version of that. The full flat grind, it's a very slicey blade design. Nitro V is fine. And again, as I said before, this is my first Ultim knife, and I really like the way they designed this and kind of milled it out. It's a pretty awesome knife. I love the color of the Ultim paired with the all blacked out liner and the coating. And yeah, if you're like me and you didn't want to spend the big bucks on the Wii Vision R when it came out, this is a great alternative for much, much less money. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I appreciate your support. Thanks. Bye.